Welcome to Access Gradient Systems. My name is Adam. In this video, we're going to be demonstrating our simple guest pass solution. And our guest pass solution I'm demonstrating today is in our check-in software. So I'm going to start by clicking on that. And for this demo, we are going to talk about a community pool, our sample pool here, and Jessica, a member of 2010 Sample Street there. She's going to be our sample person here. So we have many guest pass solutions, but what I'm going to demonstrate today is what we call our virtual guest pass solution here. And the reason why we call it a virtual guest pass is it's not a physical pass that somebody holds in their hand. It's also not our ticket system where a ticket can be printed on a piece of paper or emailed back and forth or an e-ticket. So we do have that solution, but that's for a different video. But we call this a virtual guest pass because all it is a number associated with that account. And so clients that use this, maybe they allow 4 guests per household per day. This 4 gets reset every night. Or maybe you're a community that issues 10 free guests per season to each household. And after they use up those 10, then they have to purchase additional guest passes. So at the beginning of the season, this populates with a 10. Or maybe you're a community that does not issue free guest passes, but Jessica has to purchase a guest pass if she wants to bring a guest. So we're going to go with that example today here. So she's going to start out with 0. Now I'm going to get into how she purchases guest passes in a little bit here, but let's say she does purchase 1 and a 1 is populated onto her account there. All right, so now we're going to check in Jessica. She's going to wander up to the gate. She's going to get her pass scanned here. And so here's Jessica, and maybe she's not with her family today, but with a friend. Your gate attendant will check her in, and then notice that there's a 1 populated right here. So the gate attendant will say, oh, I see there's somebody standing next to you. Is that your guest? And Jessica will confirm that, and then you'll go ahead and check in this guest pass. Now we do have the register open, so if your requirements you have to write down the guest name or additional information, you can go ahead and do that. So Frank Jones is the guest. So I'm going to click OK. And this guest pass is checked in. It is used. It's down to 0 here. I'm going to click the little shortcut to go back into Jessica's household. Notice that this is a 0 now. And the log did log that Jessica admitted guest. She admitted 1 guest, and that guest was Frank Jones. Okay, so that was Jessica using that virtual guest pass feature. So I'm going to go back into Jessica's account now. And so she's at a 0 here. So now the question is, well, how does Jessica purchase more guest passes? How does that work? So I'm going to click off of our check-in software and go to the community's main website here. And we have a whole separate video on this here. But in this place here, there's 2 places where Jessica can purchase those. One is when she originally submits her pool application, she can actually preload those guest passes onto her account, or mid-season or at any time, let's say it's July 15th, she can purchase, click this green button here to purchase more guest passes. And this page is you configure as the property manager here, but you're going to set the price, and it works just like any online marketplace. She can buy 1 or 2 or 3 of those guest passes. Notice this yellow bar popped up. So this is a membership verification screen here. And so she has to have a valid membership that is not suspended or expired, and she punches in her pass number or her membership ID. In this case, it's going to trigger a $15 fee, and she's going to go through that checkout process. And it is not magic here, but when she does check out and that purchase is made, in this case, she purchased 3 guest passes, her account would increment by 3. Okay, so that was her purchasing a guest pass anytime through the season. Now we're going to rewind the clock back to at the beginning of the season, or when she first became a member and she submitted her online application. So I do have an application pulled up here. These applications are custom made, and so if you wish, you can sell those guest passes directly on the application. So pretty simple. If she wants to purchase maybe 4 of those guest passes, it'll calculate the fee, and she'll pay that at checkout. And when this application is approved, she'll have a 4 populated into her virtual guest pass slot there. All right, so we do have a lot more guest pass options, but that was our simple virtual guest pass solution here. I do recommend scheduling a one-on-one demo. with us so we can learn more about your guest policy. And if you do have a complicated guest policy, we have a separate video on that, but I do recommend scheduling a one-on-one demo with us. Well, thanks for watching and take care.